wallpaper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hi guys. Um, welcome to Canandaigua. Um, here for New York. Average New York race. So our second dirt race of the season, and our last one at that. I believe the last race on the schedule that has heat races.
Yep.
So last time we're gonna see heat races was last night. Obviously, we will probably next season. But we have a 30-car field. We have some names at the back that you wouldn't expect to be towards the back, but had a rough night last night and either didn't make the event or just didn't do good enough. So, Christopher Conway, Troy Acosta, your front row. A little bit of a different front row. Don't know why I can only spectate those two. Byron Wise, Augustine Pryor, that second row. Fields and Sand on that third row. Fourth row is going to be James Freeman and Jeremy Marcus. Clyde Wheeler Jr., Edwards Carl to round out your top 10. So they all finished top 5 in their heats. Penny Kim, Corey McKinney. Corey McKinney, we know, is one of the guys that's been known to be good on these dirt tracks. Aaron Bush, Justin Bell. Right back there. Austin Liang, Sheldon Hampton. 2 Fords. Then 2 energy cars with Ross Newton and Gary Collins. Michael Holmes, Larry Cooper Jr. Michael Holmes still in a points battle for the lead. He will start from the 19th position, finishing last in his duel. Or not duel, heat. I would also like to bring up the fact that Ross Newton flipped and is still fine. This is the same car that they were running. There was apparently so little internal damage.
They just had to replace a few sheet metal.
Yeah. That's all they had to do, and this car is ready to race. Corey Soto, Lefty Tolliver.
Hey! Martin Truex Jr. got the pole.
Hey, well, isn't that ironic? Will, Bruce Nuckwit. Carl Scott, Roosevelt Ortiz. Carlos Martinez, Todd Young. James Conway, and Brody Earnhardt. Going to be your starting lineup. Here for 100 laps, stages are 30, 30, 40, although there will not be stage cautions tonight. Because they just expect so many cautions already.
Yeah.
So 100 laps, only 50 miles. But this is what I would assume will be a relatively long race.
So Conway, he'll be starting on the pole position here today. He won this race last season. Can he go back to back and win it again? This is Acosta's second time starting front row here at Canandaigua. Started in the same spot on the outside, second place last season after finishing first in Duel 2. Heat. And we'll see if he can win it this time. Where's the 2 car?
Uh-oh. He's saying 19th.
2 cars also won here. He was the first driver to ever win here at Canandaigua. We'll see if he can get himself a second win. Pick up, what would this be, his third one of the season?
I believe so.
If he were to win here. I think this race is just going to kind of be a wild card race. I think really anyone can win with how much chaos this track has.
Although I would like to bring up the fact that the 32 is not very fast. Apparently broke something in the in the heats. And
Who was
they
fastest?
won.
Because we had the heats and then we had a final practice session right before. Who was the fastest in that again?
It was Corey Soto and Gary Collins
So 2 energy cars.
that are starting just outside the top 10. Actually, I think all of Energy's outside the top 10. Besides Conway. So it looks
Wallace Field trying to get his redemption still here at Canandaigua. He started pole position here last season. Don't necessarily know what happened. I just think he got outraced. Don't remember that much. All I know is he started pole here last season. He was running second the first time he came here, trying to win his first career race, and then we all know what happened there. Wait. Oh.
Oh.
The 31 car seems to have horrible luck at this track, I just realized.
Yeah, well, say goodbye.
Technically, so far, the 31 car has spun out every single time we've raced at this track.
And hell, one of those spins was a flip, right? Oh, wait, no, it wasn't a flip, but it was a really bad hit.
It was just a really hard hit, yeah.
And he actually wasn't here for that race. Alright, here we are, coming to the green flag in Canandaigua. And green flag, we're racing.
Pretty even start. Oh, God. Ooh.
3 wide, Fields cuts it low. Ooh.
Near contact from the 68 and 28. These first few laps, green is where we're going to see most of the passes happen. Or most of the battles happen. This track does have battles pretty much the entire race, though.
Yeah, it's so easy to gain ground, but it's also so easy to lose it.
As Byron Wise clears for the lead over Conaway. Conaway already dropping back to possibly third. 31 is gone.
Almost got hit there by Clyde Wheeler Jr.
Starting on the outside just looks like it sucks here.
We'll see on the restarts when this track gets a little bit more worked in.
Yeah.
So Conway under pressure from the 28 and also 68 now. Sent 3 wide on the outside. Could lose 2 spots here.
As that 42 is checked out in the lead right now. 99 runs really wide there.
Yeah. Slipped up. Lost the position and may lose another here. Yeah, drops to 4.
God, this 68's been in contention for past few races. I'd also like to mention Valvoline is on, what is it, a 7-race win streak right now?
I think so, and they look to add to it. 2 really competitive cars here. Inside the top 3.
Yeah, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7-race win streak. The last driver to win before Valvoline was James Freeman all the way back at Talladega.
That's a lot of races.
And it's crazy because James Freeman's been in contention the past 2 races. He could have won at Dover. Should have won at Dover. Could have won at Michigan. I'm pretty sure he was in contention there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd like to mention 32 and 2. They've been cutting up through this pack. All the way up inside the top 10. And they started on the 10th
And
row.
that 31 is outside of the top 10 now. Way outside of the top 10, in fact.
Man, he is just not got the pace right now. Drops to 15th here. Corey Soto. They'll have a shot to defend it. Penny Kim slipped a little too high there. Gonna give up a spot to the 1 of Sand. Who in that final practice could not get a good lap going. Was running 26-second laps.
He was 6 seconds off of like second to last.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he's finally found some more pace. Here today trying to get by his CMSR teammate of Aaron Bush, who actually won the last dirt race at Bristol Dirt. running outside of the top 10 right now, but a lot of things can change. We'll see if he can pick up another win at a dirt track.
Two's gonna attack the 19.
It's
up
crazy when you look at it, because all the drivers up front, besides like Ross Newton and Conway, are younger drivers, because more younger drivers have experience in dirt now, just because of like that's how a lot of people start their careers now.
Yeah. Was back then too, but they just didn't run a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
You still don't run a whole lot, but it's always a good track to be good at, because that's a good way to get a checkered flag and put yourself in the playoffs. As Ross Newton, we were just talking about him, got around Wallace Fields.
It's gonna move him up into position 3.
You can
2
see
seconds off of 68, who looks like he might kind of be slightly running down the 42 here.
Yeah, just inching in. He's working on gaining some time. Halfway through the first stage, we have a little bit of lap traffic coming up. No major.
Byron Wise has been really good these past few races.
Really picked it up.
Yeah. Won at Pocono. That was his first one of the season. We'll see if he can get another one here at Canandaigua.
Man, I love this shot. I don't know why.
Yeah. I love how the cars actually slide at this track.
Yeah, like they actually really want to slide out
I mean, we've seen cars spin out, so.
by themselves. Here we are. First lap traffic of
Early
the
going
day.
a lap down here.
One of the good short track drivers, maybe a little bit of a struggle here at this dirt track. James Freeman's going to have a shot to make a move down towards turn 1. Three's being respectful, trying to give room while maintaining a decent amount of pace. Very wide racetrack. You can only use so much of it, though.
Yeah, because if you get too high up on the racing line, you will just dump your car around. Surprised we haven't seen it happen yet. Uh-oh.
Looks like it's going to be an easy move down the inside for Byron Wise. Gets 2 for 1 there. And 3 and 4. James Freeman gonna try to do the same thing. Not quite gonna work. The 2 for 1. Almost got into the back of the 24 there. Take a look at the 2. He's working on 5th. He's past the
Who has the fastest lap right now?
Probably the 2. No, 42.
Who has the slowest?
Brody.
3. Makes sense, I guess.
Look at Ross Newton. He's starting to reel these top 2 in a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that much faster. I just feel like this lap traffic's been helping him.
And Valvoline actually approaching 40 wins in their team history, I believe. Yep, they have 35 wins, approaching 40. They'll probably have at least 40 by the end of the season.
Oh hell, maybe even by the end of the regular season.
Yeah.
And you know how the Valvoline cars are in the playoffs.
Here comes
Look
the
at
68.
68.
He's been able to reel this 42 in. Now he's going to try to use that inside line to get by him, sliding up.
And we'll get it. They're hearing a vibration on the 42 here. Saying car just fell away. Just a little bit. They're going to see
Freeman
if he can...
looking to win his 3rd race of the season, win RBMS their 3rd race of the season.
And only, what, like 4th or 5th of the team's history?
Yeah.
I think it's only 4th because ACM was a separate thing, technically.
I think they counted ACM's winning it because it's kind of the same team.
Yeah, I mean, it is the same team, but it isn't at the same time.
Just renamed, pretty much.
Yeah, basically. Oh!
But I believe,
42 got
yes,
really
it would be their 5th win. If they were to win here, they would put them...
Ross Newton from upside down.
It would put them tied for 4th in the all-times wins list. It would tie them with Colt Motors and put them ahead of CMSR, who they're currently tied with for 5th.
Look at this. Ross went from upside down to battling for 2nd here.
42 losing pace now. Tires starting to get older. We'll see who is faster, at least with not fresh tires, I guess. That's what you want to say.
Yeah. Troy McKinney going a lap down here. A little bit of a surprise.
God, it just looks like he cannot find pace at dirt tracks in this next gen car.
Yeah, he was looking really promising to be one of the dirt track guys. Just can't do it in these next gens.
.45 trying to run down his Chevy Alliance teammate for the lead after getting by the 42 for 2nd. Press space. I want to see the lap time fall-offs that we've had. Oh, wow, wait.
There's a little bit, but doesn't seem like a whole lot.
Not really any fall-off yet. Oh, stage 1 winner. He won it just a few laps ago, but 68.
Will win the stage. Obviously, no stage cautions. Both 2 CMSR.
It's his sixth stage win of the season. 13th playoff point of the season. Looking now for his 7th stage win and 3rd win of the season if he can sweep it. See if he can do that.
And take a look at this. Troy Acosta from the front row on the outside back to 17th. Here, and he's almost a lap down. I mean, he can see the leaders in his mirror.
Yeah.
Rhodey almost a 2nd lap down. Augustine Fryer, last car in the top 10 there. Having an alright day. Night, day, night. So these top 3 have absolutely separated themselves from anyone else.
Yeah.
The 2-car hoping for one of these top 3 to spin at.
I mean, I'm surprised we haven't seen a spin yet.
Yeah. Especially after last night.
Yeah, but I think as these tires start to get older and older, we're going to see one eventually.
Yeah. Right now, very calm race. Ooh, Ross Newton! Almost just got
really high up there.
Ooh.
Oh.
He was almost the first one to get claimed by this track.
We've seen most of those spins happen when you're side by side with someone. And it's normally the outside car who spins.
Yeah, but sometimes when it's that bottom, they slide up and kill the outside.
Yeah. As the 31 car about to go a lap down here to his old team.
Because he used to own, not necessarily the 68, but that team that now owns the 68.
Really high up. 68.
Yeah. Looks like these leaders are starting to work up the track here. Like before they were preferring the bottom. Now they want to make their moves on the high side. I've seen it between 68 and 45 a lot.
That high side is really good if you can get right to the edge of it, but it's also very risky because if you get a little too high, a little too greedy, you can go spinning around, as we saw happen multiple times during the heats.
Ooh, 68. Near contact there. And the reason we're calling out near contact so much is these cars are already so loose, and a little bit of contact pushes them over that edge.
Yeah.
And that's how you get a wreck. Which I think is actually why these guys are racing so careful. Almost tiptoeing around the track. As 45 is gone.
Oh my god, he got really loose there.
Yeah. And he's getting trapped down by lap traffic. Almost lost the position to the 42.
He came
half.
ever since your 5th win at Charlotte. Hasn't really been showing up that much, but the 68 instead's been showing up. He could really be looking for his 5th win right now if he didn't get unlucky the past 2 races, but instead he's only looking for his 3rd.
And by the way, we have some confirmation on playoff schemes this year. They will be having yellow spoilers, yellow playoff banners, and even yellow window nets for all the playoff drivers. So this season, you will actually get to be able to tell a little bit easier.
Yep. This 68 is definitely the fastest car in the field right now. But we'll see, it can change so fast.
45 actually has the fastest lap. 68 is actually the 4th fastest on the fastest lap board. Now a little bit of clean track for this 68 for another few laps. As half of the field is
The
gone.
car he has to get by is a teammate of Ross Newton. We'll see if he tries to hold that 68 up a little bit or if he'll just let him by.
I think the 68's actually passed every energy car this race. I mean, once he passes this 77, we'll have passed them all. So, long green flag run for half of the race so far. I expected almost a wreck fest this race, but honestly, they've been keeping it clean.
Yeah.
And not just keeping it clean by keeping it a single file line. There's been lots of passing, lots of aggressive moves.
And yet we haven't seen a spin, which is very surprising because we saw a flip in the heat races.
And many of spins.
I think everyone is just being really careful now.
So we're actually going to go on board with the 45 as this lap he will get to hear the throttle.
.45 running slightly lower than that 68 right now, and it looks like he's catching him. And as I said, that 77 looks like he's kind of holding up that 68. 68 really high up.
You've seen him do that a handful of times to try to get around slower cars. I think it's to build a little bit of momentum for the straightaway.
Yeah. She's finally able to get by the 77. I would assume the 77 is just going to let his teammate and team owner by here. Yes,
Yeah.
he will.
Not going to fight a whole lot. Just a little bit of a fight, but nothing much. Ooh,
God, that 45's rear end is just snapping entering the turn every single time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you could actually hear the throttle there with the 45, but it wasn't smooth. It wasn't like on the gas a little bit, out of the gas. No, it was either out of the gas or basically fully on it.
Yeah.
I think that's why you're seeing him slide like that, because when he gets onto the gas, it slides the tires, and he's just able to slide around the track.
Ooh, I thought he was going to hit the 7 car for a second. I just realized the 99's top 5, top 10 streak might end because he's running 7th right now.
And he has not been very fast. I mean, went from winning the pole to just slowly dropping back. Not saying
One
nothing
thing I'd
will
also
change,
like
but
to mention, it is not related to this track. It's related to the 99 though. When we were counting the all-time wins at tracks a few days ago, the 99 is the only ever driver to win a Darlington in MCS Cup history. So,
I figure that's going to change.
yeah.
Remember, Darlington's, I think, the round 1 of the playoffs ender.
Cut off. Yeah. 68 getting held up by the 17 in 1 car here. This is going to give the 45.
A little bit of momentum.
Yeah.
Because we only have 10 cars on the lead lap once he clears this one.
I think we could see. I think we could see just these top 3 on the lead lap by the end of this race if it stays green.
Yeah. The 2 might be able to sneak on. We'll see.
Yeah.
Same with the 28, although I think it may only be the 5 with them on the lead lap. Who knows? James Freeman almost had some contact there.
This 68 just has been dominant ever since he took that lead on like lap 15. Something like that. He's led every lap since he took the lead. And he's about to put the 10th place car lap down in Augustine Pryor right up there in front of him.
Yeah, right there. Working on passing the 49. Well, the 68's gonna work on passing her. Ooh, that was almost contact. So the lead's slightly tightening up. You can see the 45 is carving into that lead.
And the 68 car is going to put this 54 car lap down right here, it looks like.
Sun ran very wide on the 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought someone spun because of all the smoke I saw.
Yeah.
Nine cars now on the lead lap.
And 68 has taken.
Are we going to see a caution? Like.
Oh yeah, by the way, 68 won the second stage.
Oh, yeah. I'd be really surprised if we go cautionless.
Yeah, that'd
And
be
this would probably be the shortest race of the season, if so.
I mean, yeah, we're well over halfway, and it's not even at a half an hour.
Yeah, like if you don't count the stages.
Troy Costa, Lefty Tolliver, battling for 17th. Still, because remember, we looked back at the 31 earlier in the race before he got put a lap down, and he was just ahead of this 4. Yeah, this 42 is really falling off.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I don't know what's wrong, but I think it's just the vibration.
Yeah.
Oh man, that 68's gone. As we're about to have only 7 on the lead lap, you can see. The 99.
Now, where's the 2 car to steal it from the 68 like he did at Bowman Gray last season?
I don't know. It's a good question. And just remember, 68 going for the points lead here. I mean, he already has it, but only by 1 point over that, too. This would stretch it to, what, a 9-point lead?
Something like that.
8 or 9 point lead here. Because just remember, regular season champion gets 20 playoff points.
Oh, I thought it was 10.
That's 20. Which is 4 wins.
So that would, because if he wins this race right here, that would put him at 19, so he would be at 39. God, don't let Penny Kim win it, because she already has 34 playoff points.
Well, she's actually pretty far behind in points. I think she's like 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
She's just been wildly inconsistent.
Yeah, like the track she's good at, she dominates, and the track she's not good at, she finishes outside of the top 10. I feel like.
I would like to say that I stand corrected. I think we're going to only have 4 on the lead lap. I think the 2's going to keep it. He's just not quite losing enough. But 28, I think, is going a lap down. These three all kind of grouped up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we'll see a caution with other...
Wait, the 68's gone. Caution for the 68.
Wait, what? Oh.
My god. So I was looking at the 32, and then I realized he wasn't a lap down because I didn't see the 68. And then I was looking around. Oh, he blew up. Fuel! He ran out of fuel here. The 68, your race leader, out of fuel or some sort of fuel issue, was fine here up until there. Got nailed by the 28, or 24. 37 squeaks by.
He has to have the worst luck.
For real, he lost with a few laps to go at Dover, and then we'll dump it. Or at least get dumped.
Yeah, at Dover, he got passed with 2 laps to go.
As we're actually going to see the 54 get the free pass. And this will not go caution-free. After a little mishap with the 68 here. And we were talking about how he was probably going to get a big points lead. Yeah, I don't know about that anymore.
Points lead right there.
That's a lot lost, because he might end up multiple laps down here. Which is just deadly to any chance he had. But yeah, strong race seems to have gone downhill. Well, I guess that RBMS 68 is not the best in terms of mechanical issues. Well, he's gonna have a shot at a good finish here. Still a top 10 finish on the table. I don't know how good he's gonna be after getting hit, but I don't know. I mean, aerodynamics don't mean a whole lot here.
Yeah.
I think you can find something else.
Because, like, when you really think about it, he could have... He could have, or should have won Atlanta. I think, at least.
I think so, too.
I forgot what happened, but...
I don't know
all I know is...
All that I know is the 2-1.
I remember that he had, like, a massive lead, and then, like, he got wrecked by, like, a lap car or something. That's what I remember. I don't know. But... should have won Atlanta. Probably should have won Dover. Probably should have won this race. He could have like 6 wins right now. If things went his way.
But it's all those coulda, woulda, shouldas.
Yeah.
Just kind of add up and then it's just not good. So, a little bit separated here. Through some of these lap cars. Ross Newton, Byron Wise. Green flag, we're back racing. And this could be Ross Newton's race to lose, but here's the 2 to steal it.
2 car looking to win for the 2nd time here at Canandaigua. Can he do it? 4 wide, almost back there in the back.
2 cars gonna have to file for 2nd here. Now can he fight that 45? Or is that 45 just going to drive off?
For his 2nd win of the season. Also trying to end that streak of Valvoline cars.
Getting into victory lane. Lots of them. I believe every Valvoline car has won this season.
Yeah. Including Lowell Wise.
Because Christopher Conway sold. Speaking of, he's top 5.
Yeah, that 68 is the worst luck ever, bro.
Yeah, I would say Conway's season 1 luck was pretty bad too.
Oh yeah, he won pole like every time.
Yeah. Wallace Fields, whatever, like season 3 or 4, whatever season he was good. Had
Oh yeah,
pole.
season 4. I remember he was really unlucky because he lost a bunch of races he should have won, even though he still won 4 races.
Yeah. I believe, what, 3 of those were in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Crazy.
This is his first season having multiple wins in the regular season.
And he's at, what, 3?
Yeah.
68 doesn't seem too bad. Still top 15.
Yeah.
I mean, 15th is not a win, but could have been 30th.
It also could have been first.
Yup. Right in the middle there.
What the fuck?
Nah, bro, the fact that you Linkin Park when you open your phone is fire.
Wait, what did you say?
I said the fact that I heard Linkin Park. It's fire.
I clicked on one of my friends' Instagram stories, and that's what I heard.
So, do they reach lap traffic? I think they may. Now, does it allow the 2 to win? I don't think so. I think this is the 45's race to lose.
Yeah.
Now, I think this 2 is hoping for one of the top 1 to spin. Now, Fields is looking for one of the top 2 to win, or to spin.
Oh my god.
Take revenge on Energy and the 2.
If car were to spin right now, it would have literally came full circle.
We're gonna look a little bit farther back at James Freeman here. Almost into the top 10, and he is!
Oh my god, he's low-key still got speed.
Only issue is he's a lap down. And this is gonna be a 9th place finish, I think, for him. As long as he can get this 23, aka his teammate. Actually, I would almost let the 23 go, because that's your teammate. He's fighting for points in the playoffs. You aren't gonna win the race. You could kind of just block for him, but I guess going for every point.
When was the last time we had an overtime finish? Oh, it was Fairgrounds.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure. Nashville, I don't think we had one. Texas, I don't remember having one.
No, Texas,
Bristol,
I thought we
Durham.
had one. I thought we had one at Texas because the 2 sold with like 2 to go. To Penny Kim.
Did he? I don't know.
I don't know.
No, Penny Kim led 84 laps at Texas, it says.
No, I know. But the 2 had a pit strategy that got him the lead really late and then died.
Bristol, we might have had one at Dega.
No, I don't think so. There weren't enough cars to
Hampshire, I
wreck.
don't remember having one. Kansas, we didn't have one. Yeah. It was either in Fairgrounds or Texas.
2's gonna get around the 24. And this race is basically Newton's. So he's gonna slide up the track actually a little too high there. Not a big deal though. Gonna pass the 3 one more time. He's gonna have just a few lap cars to pass. As long as he doesn't get entirely stuck, he will win this race. We actually didn't do race picks. Probably should have, but... Mine probably would have been the 99. Ross Newton, with 3 laps to go, will put the 91 another lap down, and I think that may be the last lap car he has to pass for this win. 2 laps to go, 1 mile left for the 45. The short
Energy has won here once, but it was with Conaway. And it looks like Ross Newman will win them their second race at Canandaigua, pick up his second win of the season. Energy's second win of the season.
White flag, 1 lap to go here in Canandaigua. The 45 of Ross Newton won Nashville Fairgrounds. Now he's gonna win in Canandaigua. The master of short tracks will do it again. picks up the second win of the season. There's 45 in the team.
After a little bit of luck from the 68 running out of fuel, Ross Newton will put himself into second on the all-times wins list. Picks up his 12th win of the season, 12th win of his career. Energy Racing picks up their 24th win in team history. And Ross Newton will win here at Canandaigua. How many playoff points? It's not for him. 9 playoff points now for Ross Newton.
And that's going to do it for Canandaigua for the second and final dirt track of the season. We will see you next week at, I'm unsure actually, which is actually my favorite track. What track is it?
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis for the Oval. I don't think we've been there since, what, season 1 or 2?
Yeah, we haven't been there since season 1.
Yeah, a little bit of a return tour for Indianapolis. Penny Kim, can she win that race again? We will see you next time for the Brickyard.